Let's do it. Well, Arya Stark signed with the Jets apparently, but she's not on the list. So I'm going to go with Kyler Murray at number 5. Why? Typically, I don't have quarterbacks in my top 5 rookies, but this is a guy who I think could be a top 15 fantasy quarterback. Rushed for over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns last season at Oklahoma. And oh, by the way, the Cardinals add some wide receivers to that mix as well. So Murray has got a lot of fantasy value coming into 2019.
Yeah, those dual threat quarterbacks rack up the points. Who's your number 4?
You ready for this one? Mecole Hardman. Now, we understand why the Chiefs took Hardman in the draft, right? I mean, this is a guy who could end up filling a very big void in that offense. And the Chiefs' offense, very explosive. If he's a prominent member of this offense in 2019, Hardman is a guy that could be a big-time fantasy asset.
A 4.33 40, so he is a speedster.
He's fast.
All right, what about 3?
Let's go with Miles Sanders there for the Philadelphia Eagles,
They've been looking for a running back for a while.
I mean, they traded for Jordan Howard, too, but let's just look at it this way, right? This is a guy that you don't draft in the second round and don't have plans to use. I think Sanders is the guy to draft from a fantasy perspective ahead of Joho.
Okay, we've got a lot of wide receivers here, a couple running backs. Where are we going 2-1?
Let's go with David Montgomery here at number 2. Chicago Bears, they just got themselves an absolute beast. And I know they signed Mike Davis in the offseason. Forget about that. Montgomery is now the guy. He will be the thunder to Tariq Cohen's lightning. Let's put it that way. He'll have flex starter value as a rookie.
Can I guess on your 1?
Yeah. I mean, that's a no-brainer because she's a fantasy football champion. Let's just put it that way, right? Jacobs is going to come in, replace Marshawn Lynch as the featured back for John Gruden. I say he is in the RB2 flex category from a fantasy perspective. He'll probably also be the first rookie drafted in dynasty leagues.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I can see why. I think I'm going to want to keep my eyes on the tight ends, too. We didn't list any for you here. See what they do in training camp. That's always a position you're looking for.
Maybe T.J. Hawkinson?
I'm sure you've got some thoughts on that as well. And we will hear all of them tomorrow night on NFL Fantasy Live Draft Fallout at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.